it back to the gear screw.
Are we ready now? Keep going, keep going, keep going. Some more, some more. Push.
Push it in. Okay. No, like that part. Come in. Good.
Yeah.
Down.
A little bit.
It's hitting already.
The shaft is hitting. I mean the shifter.
Oh, I'm hitting on the bottom.
Oh, you are?
Yeah.
It's hitting the tires?
Fucking
Yeah, hold on. Because there's no use if we're gonna try to put this in and we cannot push it in anymore.
No, this one I need to put underneath.
This one came from the side. If we came like this way and then drop it a little bit. Drop it a little bit. Right there. Jack has the motor and we'll put jack stands. We'll put jack stands.
So it's
Because it needs to go up some more, that's why.
yeah.
Yeah. Jack it up, we'll put jack stands and then we'll pull that out and
Stands are on this side.
no, let's go around. First things first.
We got into an issue already.
The biggest issue.
Steering. It's already sitting on the steering and the stabilizer bar.
Yeah.
We're gonna remove the stabilizer bar because we're not gonna run it. And the steering, our plan is to drop it, but we just wanted to see how far we could go. So right now we're still high.
Well,
It's
let's
already hitting it.
just check it out. So that right there is the biggest issue is the pan hitting the steering and the stabilizer sway bar, anti-sway bar. So, but like I said, we just want to kind of put it in there and just assess everything, you know. The tunnel might need some massaging too.
Honestly, I don't know. I don't.
Okay, we'll worry about that tunnel later then, but definitely this
It
part.
might, but I don't think so. We'll see.
We can even take that out.
Which one?
We'll just leave the motor in.
Which one?
The steering stuff.
Oh yeah, I'm gonna drop it.
But I think we just drop the whole motor in because we gotta move the truck forward.
Yeah.
Just in case we have to.
Sit like this.
Okay. Well, stand by. This is where we're at right now. Okay, so pretty much took out the anti-sway bar and the steering. Everything's out of the way. So now that we got more clearance to at least drop the motor and kind of hopefully clears everything now and see where we're at. Stand by.
Alright, so where did we leave off on the video? So this is where we're at. We got the motor sitting kind of where it should be. We centered
Where
it.
we want it to be.
than what we want it to be. Got enough distance in the back to put the coolant port in. The height of it should clear the hood. Transmission's good. Clearance on both sides of the torsion bar. Clearance in the front. We might have to notch the front cross member a little bit, and then just figure out the steering situation we have now. We have a lot of space for intake. Little space for
oh, that space
for exhaust.
Remember, we don't need exhaust. Oh yeah, it's kind of closer over here than it is over there, but that's trying to center it. We don't know exactly where the center is, but I'm just kind of guessing right now. So it looks good. Clears the torsion bars, like you were saying, right there and right there. So,
Well, if anything, we're gonna get rid of the torsion bars anyway, so not an issue. But it does clear the torsion bars for those who plan to do a swap and don't plan on removing the torsion bars. Yeah, just gotta figure out the steering now. And mounts. The mounts, we might even be able to go off of the original thingy.
I know, I was just looking at that too. Yeah, it might. Looks like it's about the same height too.
Well, no, I take it back because I think, well, I don't know, I need to get the mounts
Yeah.
on.
No, but you might be able to just work with what you have already, even if you have to make a plate.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So instead of like redoing the whole thing like mine, might be able to use that. So, you know, just make a plate and then just work off the plate. So yeah, and then the engine mount. But yeah, it looks good. It looks good so far. It looks like it's sticking up, but we checked it already. And should clear the hood. Let me see. Yep, see right there.
Yep.
You don't see it. Now you do. Now you don't. Yep. So it's kind of where we want it to be.
The motor, it does have that original slant with the mount that we have. So there's an option that's why you can have it, the motor straight. But I just went with the original K-series mount, like the slant mount. So the transmission is straight, motor slant originally.
Yeah, I'd rather have the engine where it's supposed to be than the tranny being slanted. So.
Well, they have the option that's why too. So both of it will be straight, but I just
Yeah, okay,
went with how the K-series.
How they build the motor to, yeah, okay. But yeah, where we at? So stay tuned. So this is the stock 720 steering, and that we were going to modify and use, and we're planning to do was take out the bolt joints over here and then fit a heim joint through here, you know, put a bolt in a heim joint, and flip it from the steering box. But we had some issues, or the issue that we ran into was the hole on this thing is like super big. So I was telling Austin that maybe we could just put the bolt in and then, you know, weld it, or put like a plate over it or something and then weld it. But he doesn't want to go that route. He doesn't want to use this, so only because, you know, he's thinking safety. So the other route we're gonna go is put a Mustang 2 steering rack in the front. So yep, that's I think the route we're going. So stand by. All right, so I think what I'm gonna do today is stand by. I think I'm gonna hack some of the stuff off, or hack this off actually. This beam, this cross member, that's holding the torsion bar. So eventually we're gonna redo the front suspension. So we're not gonna need this anymore. So I'm going to hack this thing off and get some clearance over here. Also put some weight savings, you know. Take that out and then probably work on the engine mount. Let me see. I don't know. Yeah, I think we might be able to use the same mount right there. I think that's where that same mount come across, and then just put a another bracket to mount the transmission here. I think that's gonna solve this part. So, but I need to get rid of this thing. So let me take care of this and then come back. So stand by. So what we're doing here is we're trying to align the block to what is originally supposed to angle, or angle the block to where it's supposed to, or how it's supposed to angle. Which is, I think, 15 degrees you said it was?
Yeah.
We just looked it up. And
we're getting it as close as we can, which is...
But yeah, we're trying to get the block to 15 degrees. We can work on the engine mounts and tranny. So the tranny is pretty straight, even with the degree of the motor. We're good there. We kind of centered it, marked the center, which is that white dot right there. So that's the center. So we're just trying to center everything, align it before we actually make mounts and stuff like that. So finish cutting off the that cross member in the back, the one that's holding the torsion bar. So I don't know if you can see, but no more torsion bar. So gone. Make room to, we have to move the transmission mount back a little bit. That's where we're at right now. So it's kind of like how it's gonna sit, which has a little bit of angle. I don't know if you can see it, but it's a little bit of angle there. But yep, it's kind of how it's gonna sit. And so there he is. There it is. And you got a lot of clearance in the back too. No banging. No banging this time. You got a lot of clearance for the tranny. Check it out. Clearance. Even the back water pump, or what is this called? The water coolant passage or something.
That goes to the radiator.
So it goes to the radiator. So we got a lot of space here. We even tried, making sure that when we take out the bolt, it has enough space. So have enough space in the back there. Clearance there. Clearance there. Clearance there. Clearance there. Everywhere. Clearance here. Looks good so far. Okay, so we got the hood on just to see if there's clearance with the motor. And where's that? There you go. Okay. Is it touching?
No. We got a lot of clearance still.
Okay, so we got clearance there.
You can go higher.
We can go higher if we need to.
Maybe I don't need to get rid of that.
So just test fitting, make sure we can be able to put the hood back on. So, but if he says it's good then. Okay, so we try to put the cross member, or this cross beam, whatever, underneath, and so the engine oil pan is still touching. So I need to take off about 1/2 inch of this to clear it, but other than that, it fits pretty good. Not too bad, not too bad. Right, got the intake. Gotta test fit this thing. Make sure it clears whatever. Look good so far.
A lot of space.
A lot of space all around, top down, side to side. Looks good. Yeah, it's not hitting the booster and everything. Oh yeah, plenty. I don't know about this side now. Now I gotta try this side.
I have nothing for that side.
Put the stock intake. See if it fits. It's good because the alternator goes underneath, right? Or what? Right there? Oh shit. They're gonna clear that. Well, you're getting rid of that, so.
This? No, it clears already. I checked it.
Oh. You look good. You look good. Look at that. You look good. Alright, pretty much cut up everything. That whole support bar or crossbar or whatever. This gown. I just need to come back and obviously grind this off, clean out those welds, but yeah. And then cut this piece off. This is the original transmission mount. I think we're gonna use it again, so what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna cut this, clean it up, and then wherever we're gonna mount it to meet up with the tranny, just shape it to fit, and then we'll make a crossbar to hold the tranny, and then we should be good. So stay tuned. So what we did here is we just made some templates for the mounts. It's gonna go like so, and we just use the nail right in the middle just so we can move it in any direction we might need. Kind of guesstimate how it would sit inside the truck. It's just like I said, it's a template. So now we're just working on cutting it out now. So stand by. Alrighty, all done. Well, at least with this side. So yeah, we mocked it up, cut out those pieces we needed to make for the mounts, and welded it up, and it turned out pretty good. It's pretty centered, centered to where we need it to be. Yep, so this side is done. We mounted it up just so we made sure it was tight on this side. We can go and mock up the other side. But yep, this one is done. I'm gonna head over and do the other side now. So stand by. So like I said earlier, is we're keeping the or we're utilizing the stock mounting plate, which is this one. So we didn't move it, and it kind of lined up good with this side here. So let's take a look at the other side. For this side, the stock mounting plate was actually further up. We just cut it out, and then we moved it down to where it kind of lines up with the plate on the block, so we didn't have to have any like crazy angles, you know. It wasn't like coming from here over here. It's more like just straight across. So it turned out pretty good. Now we're just gonna build from here now.
Alright, so we just finished welding up the mounts. It's installed. It's on its own weight now.
Solid like the truck.
It's part of the truck now.
To show how it looks like. This one right there. Oh yeah. Yep, pretty much holding itself up. Turned out pretty good.
Is it straight?
Straight. Yeah. Let me see, where's the mark? Right there. Okay. Straight.
Straight enough?
Straight enough. Get the mounts done. At least the engine mount. Still need the tranny mounts, but showing some progress. And should we try the hood, see if it clears it, just to make sure. Just put the hood on, so just gonna check the clearance underneath here. How's it look?
Got clearance? It's not hitting?
Huh? It got clearance?
Yeah.
I can't see this thing.
Yeah, it's gonna be hard to see.
But it's clear. It's cleared. It cleared it, so. What?
Probably could have went up more.
What?
Could have went up more.
Yeah, but it's good already. So this is the transmission mount that we came out with. It looks kind of funky, but we have to compensate the chassis, how it's formed, so it kind of like sits like that. So, but yeah, just put a little notch here to prevent, you know, water from sitting after we weld this thing on there. But yeah, just simple flat piece of metal, just bent it up, made it to what we needed, so it's good to go. Alright, pretty much done. Tranny mount. I said we just made those brackets and then welded it up. Just use square tubing, drill some holes to access the nuts underneath for the bolts. And that's pretty much it. That one's done. And now we got the engine and tranny mounted up. Take it back out. get back out so we can work on something else, I guess. So at least we're done with that. So we'll see. Yeah, stand by. All right, that's a wrap, folks. So pretty much done with the engine mount and tranny mount. So if you haven't done so, go ahead and hit the subscribe, you know, like, comment, share, whatever. All good. We're just close to that 1,000 subscribers, you know what I mean? So if you haven't done so, just help out the channel. We appreciate it. But stay tuned. We'll continue doing what we're doing, and see you soon.